Hello and welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Valentin Desh. Banking on the popularity of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the BJP of Goa is eyeing to woo the voters of South Goa through the public meeting that will be held at Sankwal on Saturday. The BJP is confident of getting around a crowd of 50,000 people to the public meet. The Congress, however, has sought answers on the burning issues faced by the Goans and has urged the BJP to stop what they call diversion tactics.
Series of meetings and block level mobilization by the BJP was underway to ensure a large public attendance for the Narendra Modi meeting at Sankwal. Central leaders and observers have been camping in Goa to ensure a successful event.
याची तयारी सभेची बरी चल्ल्या. काल आमी मुरगांव हातून आमचे लोकांक निमंत्रण दिवपाक लागून हांव स्वताय गेल्लो आनी ढोल ताशा वगैरे घेवन सारके जशे आमी आदी वयताले निमंत्रण दिवपाक तशा पद्दतीन त्या नंतर वास्को फाल्यां आनी परवा 2 दीस आमी कुट्टाळे आनी दाबोळी करपाची आनी त्यामुळे एक बरो प्रतिसाद सगळ्या मतदार तालुक्या भितर.
It is more than 50,000. More than 50,000 people are expected.
The Congress meanwhile has demanded answers to the issues that are faced by Goans.
आता नरेंद्र मोदी आम्ही आयकलां की तो आता गोंया येता म्हणून बरोबर न्ही. ताणें पयलीं म्हणल्यार ज्या गोंयच्या जनतेक पळय तुवें आश्वासनां दिल्लीं न्ही ते गोंयची जनता तुका रावल्या. तूं यो तूं गोंयचे इशू डायवर्ट करून मिसकोट करून तूं छत्तीसगडा उलयनाका. जे आज कोर मुद्दे आसा ताका सांग मरे. अनएम्प्लॉयमेंटाचेर उलय म्हूण सांग मोदी, इन्फ्लेशनाचेर उलय म्हूण सांग, करप्शनाचेर उलय म्हूण सांग, क्रायमाचेर उलय म्हूण सांग. मागीर आमचे नॅशनल लिडर ताचेर उत्तर दितले. हे नाका आशिल्ले तुमी स्टेटमेंट डायवर्ट करूं नाका.
The Prime Minister Modi's meeting on Saturday, that is 27th, that is tomorrow, is going to have a very important critical value for the BJP. Mostly because the lot of popularity of Captain Virya, the candidate of South Goa of Congress, has been noticed by the BJP and the people at large, and they have also this may be one of the plans that BJP has devised to make sure that they get enough number of votes in South Goa. The idea of having the meeting in Sankwal was also, sources say, is to garner the votes from Murmugaon, where the BJP thinks that they can get maximum number of votes for themselves because of the entire resentment that has been going on in the South Goa, other seats of other constituencies of South Goa. Murmugaon becomes very critical for the BJP to ensure these votes for the BJP in the South Goa when Goa goes for polls. The meeting has been kept in South Goa in Murmugaon. Also, there will be a public meeting of Amit Shah in North Goa, is what is being told, but the schedule is not yet out. But this meeting, which the BJP claims that will be attended by more than 50,000 people, it has become a very critical meeting for the BJP, which is going to tell the BJP whether it is a make or break, a win or lose for the BJP. With camera person Devin Gaonkar, this is Pratik Parab for Herald TV.
The Lok Sabha elections 2024 are underway, and on April 26, as many as 89 constituencies spread across 13 states and union territories will vote in phase 2 of the general elections. The voting process will span from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., allowing citizens to exercise their democratic right. A total of 109 seats has participated in phase 1 of the polling, which is scheduled on April 19th.
Lok Sabha elections 2024 are underway, and on 26th April, as many as 89 constituencies spread across 13 states and union territories will vote in the phase 2 of the general elections. The voting in phase 2 of the Lok Sabha elections across 89 seats began at 7 a.m. and will continue until 5 p.m. A total of 109 seats had participated in the phase 1 of the polling, which was scheduled on 19th April.
Due to the negligence of Smart City Works, the electricity cables laid at Santines in Panjim were damaged by workers on Thursday evening. Despite the linesmen informing them not to mishandle the cables and the transformer, the workers went ahead, ignoring the linesmen, and damaged the cables. The cables were emitting electricity when the linesman went to check. Luckily, the linesman was unharmed, but warned the authorities about the danger. However, later in another incident the same day, a young worker experienced an electric shock during an ongoing smart city work near the Jama Masjid in the city. Without proper types of equipments and knowledge about the wires, the young boy struck an electricity cable twice, leading him to get a mild shock.
ओवरऑल जो फोकस आसा मातशें तुमी बंद करचे पयलीं आतां जंक्शन बॉक्स दाखया ते कशे लेबर बसले ते पळया वयच्यान ते पळय पेडेस्ट्रियनांक तांकां वाटूच ना फुटपाथूच ना तांकां ते जंक्शन बॉक्साक घासून वचचें पडटा लोक घोड जातले थंय तांचे लेबरूय घोड जातले थंय पण हाचेर अजिबात तांकां लक्ष ना आनी हे खातीर म्हाका दिसता आनी जर कोण जर शॉक येवन जर मरत जाल्यार म्हाका डिरेक्टली पावर मिनिस्टर आहा पळय ताजेर केस रजिस्टर करपाची गरज आहा कित्याक तो इररिस्पॉन्सिबल मिनिस्टर तो कितें करता ते ताका खबर ना कितें चल्लां तें डिपार्टमेंट कॉर्डिनेशन ना म्हणटा 100% ना नाजाल्यार ताणें पळय म्हाका सांग जर इंटर डिपार्टमेंटल कॉर्डिनेशन आसलें जाल्यार लायनमॅनांक खबर आसतलें आसलें की डिस्कनेक्ट केला म्हणून और लायनमॅनांक तांकां टिमींक खबर आसतलें की तांच्यांनी परमिशन घेतलां आनी ते हालयता म्हणून कोणाक कांय खबर ना लायनमॅन हात जर लावपाक गेलो जाल्यार थंयच घोड जावपाचो तो आनी हांव तुमकां तो व्हिडियो फॉरवर्ड करता तो लायनमॅनान सांगला की तो शॉक मारता म्हणून ते हाका आनी आमच्या परमिशना शिवार वयर उखलला म्हणून
ना ते काल तेणें खडी खडलेली पळय न्हू तेका सांगलेलें आमी काल काडूं नाका म्हणटा बाकीचें काम कर आनी मागीर तें काडा म्हणून तेजें काम करूंकूच ना पयलींच काडून वयर दवरलो आमी येवच्या पयलीं
तुम्ही येवचे पयलीं ते काडून सगळे काडून
वयर
दवरले.
दवरलें
आता शॉक येता ते बॉक्साक
शॉक मातशें ह्या लिकेज मारतात न्हू ते पावसान आतां
पावसाने आणि ते वायर बीन सगळे काढले त्यांचे
भायर काडले सगळेच काडलेले आहा ते सद्या थोडीच आहा कितें ते दोनूय शॉपाचे आहा ते
आणि तुम्ही प्रेझेंट ना त्यांना
आमी नाशिल्ले मागीर येयले आमी पयलीं आमी वयर काडून दवरले तेगेले थंय 2-3 केबल फोडले पळय आमगेले ते जॉयन मारतलो काय मागीर बाकीच्या लोकांक लायट जाय न्हू तांकां लायट मेळटा म्हणून ते पयलीं केले मागीर म्हणलें हें करपाक काळोख गेलो मागीर ते उरले
म्हणजे त्यांचे केअरलेसपण
जालें तेंचे
त्यांचे आता तुम्ही एक इन्सिडंट पयले तुम्ही काल पयले
हा,
एक
काल
इन्सिडंट
पयले.
जाला तसे आताही जावंक शकता
जावं
अशें
शकता हय
आता जावंक शकता ते कोणी हात लायत जाल्यार
लायट जाल्या हय
Over 8 lakh square meters of land were converted to settlement zones in the second week of March this year itself under Section 17, Article 2, Amendment of the Town and Country Planning Act. This was exposed by information sought under the RTI. Have a look at this report.
Data collated by Goa Bachao Abhiyan from government gazettes shows over 8 lakh square meters of Goa's land was converted between March 7th and 14th under the Section 710 Amendment of the Town and Country Planning Act. But in this conversion 35% land cases remain unaccounted for, as their original zones were not mentioned. The Goa Bachao Abhiyan, which spearheaded and won the agitation against the earlier Propel Unfriendly Regional Plan 2011, collated the data from official records and gazettes. The organization interestingly pointed out that the conversions were completed just before the Lok Sabha elections were announced and the Model Code of Conduct commenced.
And only in the month of March, that too through 3 gazettes. एक 7 तारखेक पब्लिश केल्लो, सेकंड 12 तारखेक पब्लिश केल्लो आणि थर्ड 14 तारखेक पब्लिश केल्लो मार्च म्हयन्याच्या जस्ट बिफोर कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट. ह्या 3 गॅजेटान इक्विवलंट टू दोज 10 months एरिया ह्या 3 गॅजेटान सुमारे 8,26,000 स्क्वेअर मिटर जागो एकाच विकान थ्रू 3 गॅजेट्स कन्वर्ट केलो टू सेटलमेंट. सरप्रायझिंगली 12 मार्च आणि 14 मार्च ह्या 2 गॅजेटांनी जे लँड कन्वर्जन्स जाला अमाउंटिंग टू एप्रॉक्सिमेटली अराउंड 5,80,000 स्क्वेअर मिटर्स ह्या गॅजेटीन ह्या लँडांचे प्रिवियस झोन्स एज पर RP कितें तें मेन्शन ना. हू वॉज द एप्लिकंट मेन्शन ना. हू रेकमेंडेड द चेंज मेन्शन ना. फक्त टेबल घातला की हे सर्वे नंबर्स ह्या गांवान ही एरिया आनी सेटलमेंट झोन म्हणून करेक्ट केला म्हणून. हे आतां TCP डिपार्टमेंट ह्या लेवलाचेर पावून आपले धंदे चलोवपाक लागला ऑफ रियल इस्टेट बिकॉज TCP मिनिस्टर इज अ रियल इस्टेट माफिया नाव. ही इज अलॉंग विथ रियल इस्टेट माफिया. तो रियल इस्टेट ब्रोकर न्हू. सो आतां जे एक्चुअली जे गोंयान चल्लेले आसा तितून फक्त जाग्यांचे धंदे चल्लेले आहा इश्टानो. आनी हे जे 17(2), 39A, 17D आनी ते ऑर्डिनन्स हाडला, ऑल दीस इज रिलेटेड टू कन्वर्टींग द लँड टू सेटलमेंट अँड गिवींग इट टू रियल इस्टेट माफिया फ्रॉम दिल्ली, तेलंगाना एंड ऑल. इश्टानो सादबूत रावा, बी कॉशियस, बी अलर्ट. These people are only behind our land and our identity as Goans. Be cautious.
The above land conversions were part of 16,58,578 square meters of land which were converted between April 2023 and March 2024. While 50% of this figure was converted in a span of 11 months, between April last year and February this year, 8,25,648 square meters were converted within a week between March 7th and 14th. Importantly, the original zoning of 5,80,502 square meters of land now converted to settlement zones has not been published, GBA said.
Riverside, low-lying area, thunyi temi commercial zone dakhville asa. Agricultural land, orchard land, thunyi commercial zone dakhville asa. Damodar College and Kurwa Road, ताच्या मध्ये बेनावली साइडीन शेतां आसा. त्या शेतां मदल्यान 20 मिटराचो न्यू रोड दाखयला. वाय पणजे पाटो लो लाईंग एरिया कॉन्क्रीट जंगल आयला. तेच भाशेन बेनावली साइडीन कॉन्क्रीट जंगल येवपाचो प्रयोग चालू आसा. वॉट अबाउट ट्रॅफिक सिच्युएशन इन मार्गांव? पॉप्युलेशन वाडला, रस्ते पावना, वाडोवपाक जाय, पण बिल्डरांक जाय जाल्यार रस्ते व्हड आसात ते पासून ते नॅरो करून दाखयतात.
According to the GBA, of the lands converted, 34% was originally orchard, 14% was natural cover, 13% were paddy fields, while industrial and settlement areas each comprised 2%. This leaves a huge chunk of 35% land conversion cases that remains unaccounted for, as their original zones have not been mentioned. This means that out of 16,58,578 square meters, the state government has not published what were the original zones of 5,80,502 square meters of land now converted to settlement zones across Goa. The glass of transparency gets foggier in the last two notifications dated 12th March and 14th March, wherein the government has omitted not only the applicants' names but also the original zone of the lands as per Regional Plan 2021. With Vittal Das Hegde, Bureau Report, Herald TV.
In this edition of Street Voices, Herald TV spoke to several people to know their opinion on whether the smart city and the CCP are continuously fooling people by indulging in a blame game.
Both the agencies have failed. CCP has failed, Smart City has also failed. Poile ki jatale, only certain areas were getting flooded. Near this Bombay Bazaar, ती area, Nava Goa, ती area flood जातली. आता सगळे एरिया कडून जिथे काम चालू हा जे स्मार्ट सिटीचे ते फ्लड जावपाक लागला. कित्याक जे पळय ते बांदता गटर्स, आता हिंगा तुमकां हेजे समोर देखून हे पळय हा मिस्टर बेकर वेलफिलर्स बिल्डिंग completely it was like a turn into a river. Gnoi कशी जाली. This was never happened before. So this is happening first time certain areas which have never, because the way they have done the drainage is completely wrong. And je pay ha consultant, they are supposed to be some IT engineers, they are not qualified to be civil engineers. Thank appoint kela crotani poise घेऊन. Public money has been misused on a big scale. This taxpayers money, 1,200 crores is not a small amount. 1,000 crores is a big amount. So this is complete waste of money. Gutters are not being built properly. Drains have to be built in such a way that the land absorbs the water. So there was no need to put cement on the ground. On the sides, okay, I can understand you can put some bricks. You don't need to put cement. But the amount of cement that is being poured into Panjim, the Panjim city is not able to absorb the water. Whatever rain earlier, what has happened, the land is to absorb the water. Now there is no scope to absorb the water. Even the pavers they are putting, the interlocking pavers should be with gaps, so that the rainwater is absorbed in the ground. That is not happening.
So do you think they are just continuously fooling people?
Yeah, they are fooling the people and they are eating the people's money. It is not just fooling. It is 1,200 crores is not a small amount. 1,002 crores is a big amount.
They are just
First,
blaming
the
each other.
CCP failed us in giving proper drains. Now the smart city has not only failed in the drains, even all the sewage chambers are overflowing. First, we didn't have such a big problem of sewage. On Dada Vaidia Road, newly built sewage chamber is overflowing. In front of Cafe Bhosle, on the footpath, the chambers have been newly built. They are overflowing. What is happening? What is the reason? It is a substandard, inferior and third-rate quality works they have done. This is the reason why the Panjim city's entire infrastructure is collapsing because of the third-rate quality work.
So no use of spending so much of crores of rupees.
Yeah, we were better off without this smart city. They have destroyed our good roads and they have put inferior roads, inferior footpaths. Everything is coming out. If you see all the footpaths, all the papers are coming out. What kind of construction is this? They build a road, they don't realize the road has to be below the shops and flats. They elevated road to such a high level without scraping, without this. Now again they are redoing the work. If you see in a single bookshop, they are redoing the work. Good road which was just built had to be removed because of no common sense approach. So what kind of consultants you have hired for? What? How much money? Waste of money, public money. These are taxpayers' money. They are not putting money. These people have to be made accountable. The main thing is what this smart city people who are spending this, wasting this money, have to be made accountable. The contractors have to be made accountable for this failed system. What they are doing today. And so much inconvenience, dust, and inconvenience for the residents of Panjim. See that we can't even walk properly on the footpaths. It is so risky. Imagine what will happen when the rains come next month. In June, when the rains come in June, the situation will get more worse. Because these roads are not, the drains are not built to handle the rainfall that falls in Goa. They are doing as per Andhra Pradesh, these contractors. Andhra Pradesh hardly any rainfall falls. So they have to design these drains based on the Goa's rainfall. So all sides have failed. They should have involved local civil engineers, not somebody from Bihar and UP who doesn't understand the rainfall here, or from Andhra. There is no consultation with the local people. None of us have been consulted. No resident of Panjim has been consulted into this. We have some of the best architects. We have some of the best engineers in Goa. Why haven't they been consulted on this project? Simple thing. Mr. Sanjay Rodriguez, please answer. Why you are failing? You have been a disaster for Panjim, and we are suffering here.
Now let's have a look at the various happenings in Goa on the backdrop of Lok Sabha polls 2024.
भारत को ही माने अपनी माता देश की जनता है
मंडळ अध्यक्ष दीपक नायक तसेच गिरीश बोरकर आमच्या हांगा म्युनिसिपालिटीचे चेअरपर्सन आणि हांगा सगळ्यात प्रभारी म्हणून हांगा लाभलेले आसा श्री आशीष सूद ते मुद्दम हांगा आयिल्ले आसा तसेच आमचे वास्कोचे लाडकी मुठ्ठी बनाइए और बोलिए भारत माता की नरेंद्र मोदी जिंदाबाद 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 वंदे भारतीय जनता पार्टीचा भारतीय जनता पार्टीचा
नरेंद्र मोदी जी कल आने वाले हैं और नरेंद्र मोदी जी के आने के बाद उनके आने की खबर से ही पूरे भारतीय जनता पार्टी के कार्यकर्ताओं में उत्साह है। आप देख सकते हैं कितनी बड़ी तादाद में ये नरेंद्र मोदी जी का जो सुरक्षा कवच है, देश की माताएं बहनें यहाँ उपस्थित हैं। हर वर्ग, हर धर्म, हर समाज, हर जात के लोग नरेंद्र मोदी जी के विकसित भारत सपने को पूरा करने के लिए हैं। वो मिनी भारत और एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत यही दिख रहा है, इसलिए यही बता रहा है भारतीय जनता पार्टी भारी मतों से जीतने वाली।
सर आज कांग्रेस ने कुछ कंप्लेंट किया है अबाउट हमारे बीजेपी के जो लीडर्स हैं,
हारने वाले होते हैं वो कागज ही लिखते हैं यार, वो वोट थोड़ी ना मानते हैं।
काँग्रेसीकडे हे ना प्रचार करपा खातीर लोक ना। आज आम्ही 46 बुथांनी आमचे 100 कार्यकर्ते वाड्यावाड्यांनी भोंवतात। प्रत्येक 46 बुथान म्हाका तुम्ही एक काँग्रेसवालो एका बुथान भोंविल्लो दाखयात।
हेच तांची पॉलिटिकल बँक्रप्सी दाखयता. तांचे बरोबर कार्यकर्ते ना, तांचे कडेन ऑर्गनायझेशन ना, तांचे कडेन कांयच ना. ते तांचो म्हणून सांगता हांव इतलेच खातीर हे फक्त पॉलिटिकल मायलेज घेवपा खातीर खंयचो तरी प्रेसार येवपा जाय. सो कंप्लेनींग आमी ते कॅरूच करना, कित्याक ते सगळे ब्लॅक एंड व्हायट आसा. ते खंय तरी तांकां दिसला की आतां आमची चोरी धरली म्हणून. सो खंय तरी ते लिपोवपा खातीर ह्यो कंप्लेनी फायल करपाची तांची षडयंत्र आसा.
काँग्रेस पक्षाचा काँग्रेस पक्षाचा काँग्रेस पक्षाचा आगे बढ़ो हम तुम्हारे साथ हैं हम तुम्हारे चलो हम आपको पार्टी
आत्ता म्हाका कोण ते सांगले 20 कोटी रुपयाचो फंड खंय म्हापशाच्या डेव्हलपमेंटा म्हणून आयलो, परतून गेलो. MP LED स्कीम जी 5 कोटी रुपया मेळटा आमच्या खासदाराक, एक नवो पयसो म्हापशान खर्च करूंक ना. आमचे रवींद्र भवन नाट्य कलाकारांची भूमी आमची. ह्या कलाकाराच्या भूमीन आमी पळय हांगा प्रत्येकार आमी केन्ना ना केन्ना आमी व्यासपीठाचेर आमी रंगमंचाचेर चडल्यात. कोणाक आमी रंग लावन आमी नाटकांनी तियात्रांनी पार्ट घेतला. आनी एक आमकां हांगासर तुमी दिवंक शकना, ही नामुष्कीची बाब आसा. ह्या परिस्थितींत आमी तुमकां सगळ्यांका एक ठोस अशें आस्वाद दिता. पयली गोश्ट जातली खासदार जाल्या बरोबर जी खासदार निधी आसता प्रायोरिटीन म्हापसा मार्केटच्या डेव्हलपमेंटासाठी म्हापसा डिपासाठी तो वापरतलो. त्यानंतर जितल्यो म्हणून स्कीम आसात, अर्बन डेव्हलपमेंट स्कीम्स आसात, स्लम क्लिअरन्स स्कीम्स आसात, पार्किंगसाठी स्कीम आसा, बस स्टँड आमचे कडेन सारको ना, ह्या सगळ्या कार्यासाठी आय विल बी युअर वॉयस. तुमचो आवाज त्या पार्लमेंटात काडटलो. आनी
The installation ceremony of Sri Sateri Devi held at Ibrahimpur in Perne was celebrated with great enthusiasm and devotion. The work of the temple continued for 3 consecutive years. Around 4,000 devotees were present at this place, which is celebrated with many programs. The Pratittapana Utsav was celebrated for 15 days in the presence of 40 pujaris.
आमचं सातेरी देवी ही आम्ही ग्रामदेवी म्हणून मानता आमची, आणि आमचं रवळनाथ जो आसा तो आमचो कुलदेव. आम्ही लहानपणापासून आता माझे 50 वर्ष, 50 वर्ष जाली हांव हांगा येता. म्हणजे ल्हान आसतनाच्यान म्हटलं माझ्या वडिलांन म्हाका एक मार्ग दाखयलो, थंय हांव आतां येता. ही 3री स्थापना जी हांव पळयता. आणि आता म्हाका एक सामको म्हणजे अनुभव असो आयिल्लो आसा आमच्या देवीचो, जे तुमी तिचे कडेन इच्छा करता, प्रकट करता, ती पूर्ण जाता. तसंच आम्ही आमच्या देवा कडेन ह्या गांवाच्या भल्या खातीर जी इच्छा मागली, सगळ्यांचे कल्याण कर, ते जाल्लें आसा. आनी खूब म्हणजे अशें न मागता सुद्दां आमची इच्छा पुर्ती जाल्ली आसा. आनी ही देवी जी आसा ती साक्षात रुपान आसा. तुम्ही जर एक कितें मनांतल्यान इच्छा जर तिच्या फुडें प्रगट केली जाल्यार ती तुमची पूर्ण जाली म्हणून समजता.
4:30 वाजता वार्षिक वर्धापन दिनानिमित्त श्रींची जी पालखीची मिरवणूक आसा, ती पालखीची मिरवणूक पारंपारीक आज गांव खूब वाडलेलो आसा. तेंची अपेक्षा आसा की आपल्याकडे येवची, पण ते आमकां शक्य जायना. आमच्या मनात दिसता पण आमकां शक्य जायना. म्हणून जी पारंपारीक आमची जी वाट आसा त्या वाटेर पुरतीच पालखी वयतली. सगळ्या भक्तगणांनी त्या जाग्यार तांकां खबर आसा रावान त्या पालखीचो देवीची उटी भरपाची, तिचो एक आशिर्वाद घेवचो, अशी आमची विनंती आसा. श्री देवीक जे आज तत्व चढयता तिका बोलती करच्या खातीर, प्रसाद पाकळी लावच्या खातीर 45 दिवसांनंतर जे आमचे ब्राह्मण आसात, पुरोहित आसात, त्यांच्या मार्फत आणखी एक संप्रोक्षण विधी म्हणून जातलो. देवीक बोलती करपाचो विधी जातलो. हो 45 दिसांनंतर जातलो. तेची तारीख आमी अजून निश्चित करूंक ना. जे ब्राह्मण आमकां सांगतले त्या पद्दतीन लोकांच्या सोयीनुसार शनिवार रविवार असो दवरचो, अशी आमची एक कल्पना आसा.
Orderly veterans showcased their prowess as they clinched a convincing 3-0 victory over Viva Veterans North, propelling themselves into the finals of the second Kala Mogi All Goa Veterans Football Tournament and played at the Betalbati Panchayat ground on Thursday. The first half saw Robert Fernandez of Orlim veterans making an impressive dash through the field in the 5th minute, skillfully evading the defence and confidently beating the keeper to net the opening goal for the team. Despite valiant efforts from Viva North's Claudio, luck was not on their side as they failed to convert opportunities, trailing behind Orly 1-0 at half-time. Guardian Angels Sports Club emerged victorious over United Club of Serauli in a nail-biting encounter during the Lutholi Panchayat Cup Inter-Village Football Tournament played at the Luthori Montir ground. The match culminated in a tense tiebreaker with Guardian Angels Sports Club clinching the win with a score of 5-3. The battle of the field was witnessed as both teams fought tooth and nail for supremacy. However, it was Guardian Angels Sports Club that displayed remarkable resilience and skill, ultimately securing their ticket to the next round of the tournament. Dempo Sports Club defeated South Goa United Club of Sports and Culture 2-0 to register a win in the GFA's Under-17 Division 1 league match played at the Don Bosco ground in Fatorda. Nash Fernandez and substitute Tanuj Singh netted a goal each in each half. That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news and alerts, please follow us on Heraldo on Facebook and X. Take care and goodbye.